It was now midnight again. Harvey found himself on the ground, in the middle of the arcane circle which the cultist had used to open doorways into multiple worlds. The cultists were gone, however, and how long Harvey had been there unconscious he didn't know. But he was dizzy and a bit sick to his stomach. But he stood up, pulled himself together, and decided what was next. Okay, we need to draw a Mythos card. The right tools: either add a Doom token to the Doom track, or the investigators, as a group, must discard 2 unique items. Let's add another Doom token to the Doom track. That is, however, going to bring out another monster on the board. And we don't have a place for it, so we're going to have to put it on the bottom of one of these spaces. But the monster is... Wow, this looks really bad. A warlock. He's going to lock the red die, which is terrible. Let's put him with the mysterious tome here. Lingering effects from the Mythos card. Create a rift. When the clock next strikes midnight, each investigator must discard 1 ally if able. Okay, currently don't have any allies. Harvey is all by himself. But we have to put the red die here. That stinks. So that sort of pulls me in the direction of wanting to try to solve this one as quickly as I can. And let's try to do that. Let's take it out and take a look at it. The mysterious tome. As I read the text aloud, it was as if the words were a tangible force reshaping the air before me into a swirling vortex of luminescent mist. Okay. Harvey, coming from the outer worlds, walks over to a stand where there is a large and mysterious book opened. This was the text that the cultists were reading from. He took a closer look at this mysterious tome, and he could feel its evil and magical energy. Just then, a strange looking gentleman rounded the corner and emerged from the darkness. Who was it? Harvey had never seen him before. Alright, here we go. We're going to have to battle this warlock. No clue tokens, but I've got some things that might be able to help me, but nothing that's going to let me use the red die. But I've got this Flute of the Outer Gods. Maybe I can use this. I discard after rolling to defeat 1 monster. He looks pretty tough. Let's see. Let me decide what I want to do here. let's start rolling. And put all the dice together, see what we've got. There's our die roll. What can we do? 3 investigation and a terror. Okay. 2 lore. That's good. So we've definitely got some options. I think I'm going to just take the investigation here and the terror, and we'll roll again. We've got a terror and a lore on my results. We need 2 lore here to handle this task on the adventure card. So let's use Harvey's ability to change this terror into a lore. That gives us 2 lore, which allows us to satisfy the second task. We have 2 dice left, and the warlock is here. Now, I think what I'm going to do now is give it a roll and see if I can take him out. The warlock is angry at Harvey's meddling, and here comes the last encounter. We've got investigation and investigation. That is normally a failure. So as Harvey attempts to approach the warlock and engage in hand-to-hand combat, the warlock begins casting a horrible spell. Quickly seeing that he is overpowered, Harvey pulls from his shoulder bag the flute of the outer gods that he had managed to find during his adventures in the abyss. He gave the horrid thing a forceful blow, causing the warlock to fall dead where he stood. So we're going to defeat the monster there. Alright, so we've successfully completed this adventure, unlocking the red die, which is great. Here is let's see, where was I? I had just defeated the warlock, not with a die roll, but by the use of the flute of the outer gods. So we have to put this away. Sorry, my 4-year-old came home and is causing terror throughout the house. Okay, so this adventure is completed due to some nice die rolls and the help of the flute of the outer gods. I was looking at the warlock, and he is worth 0, but it says that you can return him to the monster cup and gain 2 clue tokens. That's nice. I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to put him back into my monster bag, which means he could be drawn again, which is bad because he locks up the red die. But we get 2 clue tokens, so I'm going to put those there. So let's continue with the rewards here. For solving this adventure card, we get a 3rd clue token. We get another Outer World adventure card, City of the Great Race. And we get another spell, Voice of Ra. And you discard this to turn one of the dice to a different result of your choice. That's neat. So this one's done, worth 2 trophies. And we draw a new adventure card to take its place. God. Ready for monsters there. Alright, so here we go. Did I add a monster? Yes, I did. I added the warlock. That's how we fought the warlock. Right. Okay. So time advances. It is now, we'll say it's 3 p.m.